In this video, I'm going to show you lads how to get icons for cheap in FIFA 21. Just before we get into the video lads, if you do want to buy yourself any FIFA 21 coins, make sure to go to the link in the description and check out Mule Factory. They've got a 24/7 service, they're completely reliable, and if you use the code LE5CHEAP at checkout, you will get yourself a 5% discount. So lads, welcome to another video on my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you lads how you can get some icons for cheap in FIFA 21 by using icon crafting. Now, I've actually made videos on this before, and I'm not the first person to come up with this. This was actually found by someone called FootSpy. I'll leave his link in the description. You can go and check him out. I did actually message him to be on this video, and yeah, he blanked me. Buddy, pal. It's fine, don't worry about it, I'll make the video on my own. But either way though, I do want to give him a shout out because he came up with this method. We've talked before, to be honest, we are actually on pretty good terms. He just didn't get back to me for whatever reason. It is what it is. But lads, last night we did actually get ourselves 3 different Icon SBCs, and all of these can actually be crafted by using bronze packs and then upgrade packs. It's really, really easy, so make sure to watch to the end of this video to find out exactly how to do it. So you can do this with Sar, Figo, Zanetti, absolutely anyone that you want to. And to be honest, it's not that hard to do. It will take you a while. I'm not going to say that it's going to be free or anything like that, because that isn't the case. You do have to spend some coins on the packs in the first instance, but by doing this, you'll get it a lot cheaper. And just before we carry on, 2 things, right? Ignore my coin balance. Ignore it. I don't want to hear anything in the comment section about that coin balance, yeah? 30,000 coins is fine. And I am doing a giveaway for 2,200 FIFA points. So if you do want to win that, all you lads need to do is like this video, subscribe to this channel, and then send me a picture on my Instagram or my Twitter. I think it'll be through Twitter this time, but follow me on Instagram anyway. So for this method, what you're going to need to do is the bronze pack method. Now, if you're not too sure what the bronze pack method is, I'll leave a little annotation up here somewhere, and you can go and check out my video on the bronze pack method. Basically, in a nutshell, you open bronze packs, you take a look at the contents of the bronze pack, and then based on the back of that, you'll sell it if it's going for anything, and if it doesn't sell for anything, you chuck it into your club. So for example, with all these bronze players that we've got so far, as you'll be able to see here, they don't sell for anything at all. Now, with icon crafting, you can start at different points if you want to. So say for example, you've got more gold players, non-rare gold players, or you've got silver players, you can start at whichever point you want. But for this video, I'll show you it in its entirety, just so you know exactly what to do. So you would come through and you would open as many bronze packs as you can afford to open. Now, I've already been doing this sort of over the past couple of weeks anyway. Now, I've not got loads of bronze players, but the ones that I do don't actually sell for anything. So once you've built up enough bronze players, again, you can skip forward at any point if you want to. However, we'll go through it. What you need to do after that is jump over to the upgrades and start to craft your icon. Now, with this, what you're going to do first is the bronze upgrade with obviously all the bronze players that you get. And by starting off with the bronze packs, it will actually reduce the cost of this, because you are going to get some bronze players who sell for a bit. Again, go and watch the bronze pack method video, because it will help this video quite a bit. So you go into the bronze upgrades, then once you've found the bronze upgrades as much as you can do, you go into the silver upgrades. From the silver upgrades, you go into the gold upgrades, and then you eventually build yourself enough players to then go and complete, say, Sar, Figo, whoever it may be. So for example, with Sar, rare players, exactly 11, exactly bronze. Again, bronze pack method, lovely stuff. Then you've got the silvers, don't need to say anything there. Then you go over to top notch, which is an 82 rating, which if you're doing 2 rare players packs is easy enough. Team of the week players, you should have at least 1 team of the week player in your club right now, all FUT champions players. So if you've played FUT champs, you're pretty much sorting that one out. Then you go into the silverware days, so you need a United player, team of the week player 84, and then Prem player 86. You basically get the point. You can go through and basically farm up these players by doing this. So we're going to do exactly what I've just said. I'm going to do it in a really, really simple way. I'm not going to sit here and do the full thing, because that won't make an entertaining video, trust me. So when you're checking your bronze players as well, before you put them into the bronze upgrades, it's really, really important to just double check to see how much they're going for. So you can see right here, this PSG player right here that I've got in my club is actually going for a fair bit. So this one isn't one that I will use, because I can get 750 coins back from him. And then I move into the next player. So we'll go for Ramil, who is 63 rated. He's going for 200 coins, so he's perfect. He goes into the squad. Move over to the next player, see how much they're going for. Blah blah blah. I'll be back in a sec once I've got all the players into the team. So we've got all the bronze players in the team now, and we're just going to submit that. I've checked every single one of them. They're either untradeable or, for example, they'll be going for like 200 coins, so they go into the bronze upgrades. And now we get ourselves a 2 silver players pack. Now again, some of the requirements of the Icon SBCs do require silver players, but what we're doing here is sort of hoping that we would build up our club enough to a point where we've got loads of silver players who we can then put into the gold upgrades, and then from the gold upgrades we go into the 2 rare players packs. Honestly, it will take you a while. Don't get me wrong, it's going to take you a while doing this, yeah. But the thing with it is that it really isn't that hard to do. And as you can see here, we've now got ourselves 2 silver players who we can put into whatever team that we want to. And say, for example, that we had these already in our club who are tradable, we're then going to be making some coins as well, which don't think it's that bad, honestly. Now, one thing to mention when you do actually get to this stage of silver players is that it's really important that you try and avoid putting in players like, for example, Lansbury, because he's from the Premier League, or you say, for example, you just want to avoid people like this guy, because they're both from League One as well. So when you're doing this, you can actually build up players to use in different league SBCs as well, which does actually make this a tiniest bit more profitable, which is actually pretty decent, to be honest. So when you're laying all your players out, for me, I'm just going to get rid of Lansbury, and then I think I've got someone from Serie A as well. I'm going to get rid of this Serie A one as well. These are all untradeable as well, so all these can go into the silver upgrades, and then anything else that I want to keep for different league SBCs I can do just by doing that. And I'm going to go over to silver rare as well and just go for the untradeable ones. So when I'm picking them, I'm going to be looking at, say, this guy, for example. He's not got the best league and nation. And then I've got this one as well. Again, not the best league and nation. He's quite hard to link. I've never heard of the club that he's playing for, and that's nothing against the club who he plays for. I just don't think that it's worth keeping in my club. And then there's this guy as well. So there you go. You've got all your silver players. You chuck them into the silver upgrades. Move on from there. There you go, lads. We've completed the silver upgrades to get our gold common players. And again, I'm going to go through, I'll open this pack and I'll show you, lads, exactly what I'd be thinking. Say, for example, I was doing this for real. So to be honest, I don't know whether to do a full series sort of crafting my way to an icon, but I don't know how I could make that entertaining or make it to a point where you'd actually want to watch. Does that make sense? So I've come through to this next pack. Just let me know in the comment section if you want to see that, by the way. So I've come through to this next pack anyway, and we've got ourselves Pizzella, we've got ourselves Rondon, and we've got ourselves Damian. So Pizzella and Damian we could save for the league SBCs, and then we've got Rondon who we could put into the gold upgrade. And you can sort of see how this method now works. It's really not that difficult. You start off by basically grafting and you go through and complete as many of the bronze upgrades as you can do from opening bronze packs. Now the bronze pack method, trust me, is very profitable, and it will make this so much more cheap. If you start off at, say, like silver players, and you've got loads of silver players and you want to go and pick up loads of silver players and build your way up, for me, I don't think that that is the strat, to be honest, because you're not making the coins from the bronze packs, and that's usually where you get the majority of your coins. And especially when everybody else will be doing these bronze upgrades, silver upgrades, they may want to start off with bronze players, so they're probably already inflated now, so you can make some coins off doing that. So what I need to do here is basically go over again to my club, go over to gold common. I'm always going to go for untradeable because I've always got loads of untradables, and it's time to put players in the team. Now again, when I'm picking the players, I'm going to try and avoid some of the best leagues and nations, because there's honestly no point in me chucking them in. So for example here, Gaspar, don't want to put him in. He's La Liga, Auburn, Bundesliga, Barnes, Prem. Ben Sabini is Bundesliga, Redmond, you get the point, yeah? So I'm going to be more opting for, say, Boateng right here. Italian League 2. There ain't going to be a League SBC for the Italian League 2. Or if there is, I ain't going to be completing it. So there's just no point him being in my club anymore. Rondon, we've just packed him. There's no point in being in my club. Again, everyone who I'm going for here is people who I don't care that I'm putting them in there, or I have no intention of completing the league SBC when it does actually come out for these players. So I'm going to chuck all these in. We're going to get into our 2 rare player pack, and then we're going to go from there and see what we do actually get. So there we go, we've got the gold upgrade completed. Every single player in this team I have no intention of using. I have no intention of completing a league SBC if one came out for that nation or league or whatever it is. So we've completed the gold upgrade now, which we get a 2 rare players pack for. Now, if you've seen my video before, I did a video opening like 50 of these. I'll leave it linked up. These do actually pay up quite a bit. So even if you're not looking at doing icon crafting, the fact that you can get up to this point just by opening bronze packs, in my opinion, is pretty decent. Now, this method It's not hard, lads. It's not hard what I'm showing you to do here. It's just very, very tedious, and especially when you get players like this Danny Garcia, it's just not who you want. But basically, you would go through and you would craft as many players as you can do, and then you would basically put them in where you see fit. So in Zonzi, 79 rated, he isn't going to be good for the 82s, 83s, 84, 85 rated squad or whatever is needed, but he could be good somewhere. And we do have a base Icon SBC coming out tonight, as far as I'm aware. I'm not too sure when this video is going to be going up, but this could help with that as well. So we've got Danny Garcia here, and we've got a duplicate of him. This other one is actually untradeable. Can't do anything about that. It is what it is. And then you move on and on and on. And pretty much, lads, that's how to craft icons in FIFA 21. It's ridiculously, ridiculously tedious. To be honest, it would be better if we did have like Premier League upgrades and stuff like that, because you can basically craft league specific, but at the minute this is all we have, and it just is what it is. So say for example you want to go and get yourself a Zanetti, a Van der Sar, Figo. To be honest, you could get Figo. It's completely up to you, lads. It's not hard to do. It really isn't hard to do. So I hope you lads did enjoy this video. Like I said, please go and check out those other videos that I've talked about, because it will help you with this video. But lads, this has been 86. It's been Lewis. This has been Icon Crafting in FIFA 21. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like on it. Comment down below if you need any help with anything. Subscribe if you're new. But I am off. Goodbye.